the National Land Commission Amendment Act. Now, this one is a bullet aimed at me. Directly, it's a bullet by Parliament aimed at me because in 2021, what happened? The Constitution established a National Land Commission, gives it the mandate to investigate historical injustices and those kind of things, and they review allocation of lands. Does not impose a timeline on that. Parliament, through the National Land Commission Act, decided to impose a timeline of 10 years to limit the work of the commission. And they are doing this from 1895. The commission is underfunded and all that. So the aim was to defeat the constitutional provision that the commission could continue executing that mandate. So I went to court, petition number E349 of 2021 in the High Court here. So I've slugged through the courts. We had a hearing sometime in July. There's a judgment coming in November, on 20th of November, before Honorable Chacha Mwita. Now, this amendment, and I'm challenging sections 14 and 15. Now, what this amendment has done is to repeal those sections so that by petition it becomes overtaken by events. The law I'm challenging is no longer there. Then reintroduce the same issues, but in slightly different version. That's why I say this one's a bullet directly aimed at me. Because Parliament is anticipating losing this challenge. So they are now playing games to defeat that particular petition. And in fact, yesterday I began amending my petition. I'm doing an application to arrest the judgment. So that I made my application now to cover these new changes.
So what does
because they are still imposing timelines. Now they have said, that it was 10 years, and it expired sometime in 2021, in November, I think 2021, the 10-year period expired. And therefore, somebody with a land grievance could not go to the commission to be heard. And you see, when you go to the commission, it's a tribunal, it's like a baraza. They come and they listen to everybody. It's not like a court where there's so many technicalities you have to deal with, you have to pay lawyers, you have to do whatever. So the tribunal is very accessible to the common person. So these people are land grabbers, are the ones who are pushing to curtail that provision in the Constitution that there should be accountability for land.
Oh, that's dangerous.
And so that's what we are fighting over. Now they have amended it and brought in a new requirement that now, from the commencement of this act, there will be a 5-year period within which the commission should clear all the issues from 1895 to 2010, or if there's need, they can then extend again. But my argument is that Parliament has got absolutely no power to impose a timeline on a constitutional provision that has got no timelines.
So let me ask you then, Senator.
Yeah.
When this bill was going through Parliament, did you participate, or did others who think like you participate and object to the introduction?
I did not participate. I became aware of it. But because I'm a senator, I'm forbidden from appearing before the National Assembly.
Of course.
Unless the Senate, a motion is moved in the Senate, and there's a vote allowing me to go and appear.
Do others who think like you object to that?
I don't
as far as you know.
I don't know if people objected or did not object, or even if they understood the implication of this. Sometimes people don't understand. Like when you say you've been given 5 years, you may not understand the mischief
behind
that the person is trying to say that after 5 years, the commission loses the mandate.
So, nilipotea kidogo, just a bit on what your case in court is. This amendment is to, give the National Land Commission a period of 5 years, additional period of 5 years. What's your court case?
My court case is that the Parliament has no business imposing any timeline on the work of the National Land Commission. It is free to do that even in 100 years to come, as long as the Constitution is not amended. Because you should understand that somebody might be in a remote area like Mandera, may not even be aware of these things, because the further away you come from Nairobi, sometimes the more you are removed from information.
Yes.
So this person might come up with an issue, and some of them come. Even from near Kiambu, I had a case which came to my desk, which prompted me to go to court. I was not even aware of it. This guy came to me and said, I have this problem. I want to can you help me go take it to court? And I said, why don't you go to the National Land Commission? Then he said, I've gone to the commission and I've been told the time I'm locked out by time. So that's when I became aware of this issue. And upon digging, I realized that there were landowners in this country who own a large tracts of land, who had sponsored the bill in Parliament and were pushing it. And even when I filed the case, they came to my desk with money, telling me to withdraw. And I told them, unfortunately, I'm not wired for that.
Do you feel like naming them?
I mean, not trying to name them
In
because,
court.
but if you look
Not
at it,
here.
but they've come into the case like a party opposing this.
Yeah.
So we are fighting it, but they're landed, heavily landed fellows in this country,
Okay.
and who acquired that land illegally.
Illegally, so.
Who
So they
don't
want a
want the commission.
timeline
Yeah.
within which you cannot
Yeah.
complain.
And now when you go to court, you get things like statutes of limitation.
Yes.
They told you are late. That doesn't apply to the commission.
Okay.
Right.
So that's the mischief.
That's there.
That's
is
defined in the
being played.
bill.